Hey, how's it going everyone? OutlawClient here, back again this week for another episode of A Bit of Shooting on the Side. This week, just as I promised, I'm playing some Bioshock 2 gameplay. Well, did I promise this? I'm not sure if I promised this, but I did promise that I would mix up the games more, and what a better way to start than playing some Bioshock 2 online multiplayer. Again, not the most popular of online shooting games, but again, like I always say, one of my personal favourites, and I think it's an overall quite a solid game, a bit underrated in my opinion. But anyway, as you can see this week, finally managed to get a map that isn't Fort Frolic or Point Prometheus. Like, seriously, I mean, there was like a good, 10 standard maps, and 9 out of 10 times I always end up in Fort Frolic or Point Prometheus. Usually Fort Frolic, to be honest, but again, I think I've only shown those two maps off online so far on my channel. But anyway, so as you can see here, finally got the medical pavilion. One of the rarer stages in my instances. I barely ever play this game, but sorry, I have barely ever played this map, but it's actually quite a nice map. It accommodates my plasmids that I use quite a lot. And as you'll see this time, I actually switched up my incinerate plasmid for the electrobolt one, which again I think accommodates this map even more than the incinerate. Oh, sorry, gotta take this guy out. There we go. Well, yeah, again, I think this accommodates my loadout and this map a lot more than incinerate. I mean, there are a few oil spills here and there, but there are quite a few watery sections where you can pretty much electrocute the water for a one-hit KO on the opponent. And it also helps that I use the crossbow as well, because when you electrocute them, you can pretty much freeze the person in place and get a few headshots off. It would have been really effective if I used the tonic known as Headshot Hunter, which pretty much I believe it doubles the damage that your headshots do. So again, if you have like the damage upgrade on your crossbow plus the Headshot Hunter, plus you can freeze them in place with the electrobolt, trust me, things get crazy, mate. I've seen some people go on like, I don't know, 20 kill streaks and stuff with using that method, and it is really effective, I think, on the single mode or free-for-all type game mode on this one. Can't remember what it's called. I think it's every what's it called? I really can't remember what it's called, but it's really good on the free-for-all mode on this game. But anyway, Jesus, did you see that guy fly? He really caught some air there. But that's what happens when you come up against the Big Daddy, obviously. You just want to run the other way, mate, unless you've got like a group of other splicers there. Or, as you'll see a bit later, I think the swarm, the insect swarm plasmid, is really effective against the Big Daddy. Again, it blinds him, and he'll be forced to like swat around like aimlessly, crazily, and most of the time the players usually go for the stomp move because they think that you've probably run close. But the trick is, for me, I think that if you get the insect swarm out, then you like back off a bit, maybe switch to your long or mid-range weapon and just like try and dart around them, run around them. Like sometimes if they activate the stomp, then you'll get a few free hits which can really help in taking down that Big Daddy. To be honest, unfortunately my luck wasn't as good as it usually is, but again, you'll see a bit later and I can explain a bit more, elaborate on that more. But anyway, so my main plan for this map is usually to use the electrobolt when I'm in the open spaces, and then just use the telekinesis when I'm in the more enclosed spaces, where I can pretty much finish them off a lot quicker with the shotgun, which is quite an effective tactic. I mean, obviously I'm no pro at this game, but it's been working for me so far, so I think I'll just stick with it for now. But anyway, I went underneath here in the bottom section, thinking, oh, I had loads of support there. But unfortunately, my teammate died just as I managed to go in there, and I was quickly dispatched of these. I was quickly dispatched of by these guys. Seriously, look at these guys. I think they can camp in there, mate. Listen, I can't let you do that. I'm just gonna have to go back there. I'm gonna have to destroy some people there. But anyway, no, they're not quite camping. As you can see, they decide to go topside, and as you can see, my pitfall shots there, I think all of those shots actually hit the wall. I didn't actually get a kill there, but as you saw in the top right corner, well, I got a kill with the turret as opposed to with the crossbow there, because as you could see, I was just shooting at the wall. Well, anyway, again, now I didn't mention much about the reason why I like the turrets so much, but again, like I said, turrets are a huge part of my game plan, and I think also when you hack the turrets, like say if you hack 1 or 2 for instance, and if you memorize the turret, like the layout of the turrets in each map, which is of course how I spend my Friday nights, of course, guys. yeah, you know, that's my Friday night in a nutshell. But no, on a serious note, if you manage to memorize the maps and memorize the turret locations, which isn't too difficult after a few plays of the maps, you can also you can like sort of get a good feel of where the enemy players are, because if they try and attempt to hack your turret, then a message will come up saying that if they successfully hack your turret, a message will come up saying that they've successfully hacked your turret, and by that you can you can get a grasp on their position. So again, it will tell you like areas that you want to avoid. You know, if you're low on health, you want to get away from enemies, or if you're ready to kill some guys, if you're ready to kill some splicers, then it'll sort of give you an indication of where you should go next. So again, turrets can be more than, you know, just the standard attackers. They can sort of give you an idea of where enemies are on the map, which is what I've been doing quite a lot, and which is why I focus my game plan a lot around turrets. But again, I also mix it up with deadly machines, which you've seen me use before. I always usually use that loadout. I don't really think many people use it, but it allows your turrets to pretty much shoot at like twice the rate. For example, I think it's really effective on the cannon, like the launcher one, because honestly, the amount of splicers I've killed in this map especially, and Farmer's Market as well, which is a map I don't think you guys have seen yet. I mean, honestly, I'll try and get some footage of that map, but like I was saying, it's always frolic. But anyway, like I was saying, with the the 2 times rate on those cannons, you can really destroy some splicers, especially if you mix it up with the electro bolt and keep them in place. It's just really a really effective technique. But anyway, so far in this match rather, I keep saying map, don't I? Instead of I keep using those interchangeably. Come on, I need to step it up. But anyway, as you can see, we've got quite a good lead at the moment. How many points is that? Is that 380? Is that there? Yeah, there we go. 380 to 220, and really good lead. So quite comfortable at the moment. Not too much to worry about. We seem to be doing all right. But as you saw there, I tried to go to the bottom section again. You see that those were my nerves there. I straight away brought out the telekinesis and managed to, well, hit my own teammate. Luckily, friendly fire isn't on, so nothing bad happened there. But anyway, this guy managed to get a few shots on him. Managed to take him out there. You see, I knew he was trying to make a break. He was trying to flank me, trying to take the hidden exit, and luckily I managed to take him out quickly. But again, like, it is quite important that you know the maps back to front. I mean, at first it's not too bad, but once you start to learn the maps back to front, then you'll be able to intercept enemies more easily, you know, travel around the map. And like I was saying, there aren't any rooms where you can just stay in camp, so you know, it's all linked really well. Each room is linked really well, and again, you won't be able to just stay in one spot and camp much like in the other games. But anyway, so as you saw there, I was taken out by the Big Daddy. I couldn't do much. I turned around the corner, took out one guy, turned around the corner, and that guy was there. He was just waiting for me, waiting to kill me. But anyway, after seeing that, or after experiencing that kill, or that death I should say, I decided to change up my loadout. You know, my entire Big Daddy loadout, like I always usually have. You see, it's the mixture of the nail gun, the insect swarm. But unfortunately, it didn't really work out all that well there. As you could see, the mine, you know, what happened the first time? I'm not sure what happened the first time. I was taken out quickly the first time, but the second time ran straight into that mine, and that was a one-hit KO. But like I was saying with the anti-daddy, my anti-daddy loadout, if you use the insect swarm, you can like blind the Big Daddy temporarily. And again, like, since his moves have so much like lag time, especially like his melee attack and also his stomp move, it will really allow you to get a few more free hits on them. But anyway, it wasn't all that effective, and he had low health, so I thought I'd just change back to my normal one. And luckily, I managed to take him out with the electro bolt. So yep, nice happy days there. There we go. Take that, mate. Take that. But that was my biggest mistake in the match. Like, seriously, guys, you don't want to stay by the Big Daddy and spam the melee button. Yeah, trust me, I've experienced the hard way. I've learned that the hard way. So again, that was a big downfall. That was a death I could have avoided if I like took cover instead of trying to batter his dead body. But anyway, getting really close. Only one more kill left, and managed to get that final crossbow shot on him. Very nice. Look at that, lovely jubbly, mate. But anyway, so not quite a bad match. I mean, I got more deaths than usual, but I mean, hey, I managed to get a +10 kill to death ratio, so not too bad. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed watching this, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys next week. So peace out.